of people have been asking for this, so we are finally going to do it. This is a updated elevator parts tour. So we'll start over here. So this was a piece off of eBay for about $15. It's a GAL coal button. Next, we have a American Elevator Company elevator panel. Came out of San Francisco. There's only been one of these found, and it was in a hospital that I think burnt down or was demolished, but it's a very beautiful piece. Next, we have a Payne coal button. I haven't found a spring yet that fits this, so right now it doesn't move. It looks a lot like a mushroom button, Westinghouse mushroom button, but it's not. Okay, this is a very special part. This came out of Evangeline's in downtown Sacramento, or Old Town Sacramento, I meant to say. This was the main floor call station. Very rare EPCO flush line. And it's a very, very tiny piece as well. Here's another EPCO flush line. Piece right there. And then we have Kone Delta. And what I did to do this is I had two Kone Delta buttons, and I took this metal plate that was I forgot the button type name, and then I just made another circle and I put that one in there, and then I replaced the other button with this. This was my first ever elevator part, innovation, and it's wired up, but there's no plug over here, so it's not wired up right now. I mean, it's not plugged in. Right here we have a Otis elevator, home elevator panel, alarm, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, light on and off. This little lantern, this would be where the lantern goes, and there used to be a piece of glass here, but it's gone. And this was given to me by Otis Elevator Company in Reno. This is a US square indicator given to me by a mechanic that I met. Stays press. ThyssenKrupp indicator given to me by ThyssenKrupp. US square call station. This was another one of my first ever elevator parts. I have the key for that somewhere. It's on my desk, I think. This is an interlock bypass. Again, these keys will never leave this collection. They shouldn't. So on and off. This is a ThyssenKrupp Sigma 4 key switch. Dover key switch. I have the key for that also. Move up to the next shelf. We have a Otis car lantern that lights up when it's plugged in. And it also dings. And then right next to it we have a EPCO flush line one. It also dings when and lights up when it's plugged in. Both of these were given to me by Otis in Reno. EPCO flush line. This did not come with this one. This actually came with the US for some reason. But that's a pretty nice piece. This is a Otis indicator with no guts or anything, just the indicator plate. So now we'll move over to these shelves. So we'll start down here. This is an Atlas freight elevator call station that used to be in horrible condition. It used to be all rusty, and it used to have this like green stuff on it. We put it in this solution for a few weeks, and it came out really nice. These buttons don't have a spring in them, so these don't press, but these press. That came from an elevator mechanic on it. This is a Otis black button. This one has all the guts and everything. Given to me my Capital elevator. Dover, the newer Dover black button. Also given to me my Capital elevator. This right here is a very, very cool piece of my collection. This is a C.J. Anderson call station given to me by C.J. Anderson, Tom. Thank you for that. this is an elevator part that came somewhere from France. And I don't know if this was a dumbwaiter panel or if this was just like a really, really old elevator panel. Next to it, we have another really great piece, and it's another, I believe this is old GAL. Up and down. Again, I only paid like $15 for this on eBay. EPCO Circle Line, given to me by Capital. I really like these old brails. Adams, given to me my PacWest elevator. Okay, now this is very cool and one of my newest parts. It is a Westinghouse Adams, but it came off of a Westinghouse elevator button from the original Apple building in Cupertino, California, I think is what it was, but came off of a Westinghouse elevator, and it's I believe the building has since been demolished. Another Adams. This is my Adams collection here. This one's a home. Next we have a Elevator Industries sales sample. And then we have a run-stop freight elevator panel. Okay, this is really cool also. This is a elevator panel from a movie. I don't know what movie, but it says Llewellyn, and I've actually ridden on a Llewellyn elevator. Although this is a movie prop, Llewellyn is an actual elevator company, so that's pretty cool. And none of these press is just like a fake, but it's still a cool piece. This is a older innovation, very tall panel. This came out of a building in Florida. In fact, it says on the back, but there's a circuit board. ES Elevator, Florida. Okay, this is Armor. Let me scoot that back. Elevator electric, very rare. This is cracked. And this is a very weird size stop switch, and I haven't been able to find one that replaces this. All these press. I don't have the key for this. Haven't been able to find one. But a very rare piece. And I've tried to clean up these buttons, but that's actually like inside the actual button, and it's almost impossible to get in there, and it's like glued together, so if I try and get in there, it's gonna break the button itself. EPCO Circle Line, a form of it. Or EPCO SSL, sorry. This is like a more pop-out version of it, but this is another panel that used a lot of metal for no apparent reason. Otis Vandal Resistant Touch. Very, very rare. This was from PA Elevators. Next we have this up here. This is like a home elevator vintage station. This was actually just a doorbell, but it looks like an old Otis elevator button, so I put it in there. Otis Luxury stop switch. No clue what these are, but it came with like 50 different buttons. EPCO, Westinghouse, GAL, and another wood elevator part. Home elevator. Emergency fire drop key. And I don't know, this must have come off of a really old elevator because we don't have drop keys here in California that go on newer elevators. So this must have came off of a really old elevator. Very antique elevator phone. This is a very, very, very old elevator phone. EPCO, band resistant. This does light up when it's plugged in, but again, I don't have a plug over here, so. ERM, and I didn't know what these were until Justin, the elevator, told me, so thank you to him for telling me, and I don't have the key for this one either. The ThyssenKrupp MAD sample. This was Adams, and the only place I've ever seen this picture was on my cruise ship. Schindler elevator sign. I believe, I don't know, I think that's Armour, but it could have came off of a Dover or Westinghouse, but I believe that is Armour. We have like this would be a where operator could see where the calls are from the floors on a manual elevator, so this came off of a manual elevator. These are very rare postcards for the Otis elevator thing at the World's Fair. I have 2 of them. That's an escalator step from Capital Elevator. They gave that to me. These are 2 elevator panels straight from Japan, and they both press. I have a key for this one. This is a black button, and it's just kind of sitting up here right now because I'm looking for a spring for it, and I found one, and I have to order it from Adams. And that is my main collection. Oh yeah, there's this, which is a picture of the elevators in the Eiffel Tower. And then we'll come over here. Have all these different signs and stuff. And that's it for this part, so I'm going to end it and go to the next part of my collection. Okay, now the next part. So this is just in a little random area, and this is just kind of stuff that I don't have room for in my main collection. This is a car station innovation, and this actually rings very, very loud. And if you put a light in there, it also lights up. I actually wired this up with PacWest elevator. They gave that to me. Back there is a Montgomery elevator lantern that also plugs in when you light it up. I might put a few of the things that light up on Instagram, so if you want to see that light up, go to my Instagram. Innovation, this one's another version of Innovation car top. This one just has the push buttons. And then they have a few plugs. A few hard hats. Sorry that it's super dark, but I don't have a light down there. ThyssenKrupp. Various buttons and bags and stuff. And I have a bunch of like magazines and books and other hard hats, and that's my collection of elevator books right there. And this is a sales sample for Schindler. This one, let's see, I might be able to plug it in. Because this one I think I'll demonstrate, because this one is really cool. Okay. So we have this indicator, and you can use this. Very cool. We have this button, which is a touch-sensitive, I forgot this here, I think it's GR, something like that. And it's a little finicky, but sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't want to work. Oh, there it goes. You have to press really hard on it. And sometimes it doesn't want to work at all, and sometimes it's just finicky, but it works. It's really cool. This is a up and down EPCO indicator. There's the Schindler gong. Do it one more time. So that's that. I have no idea where this came from, but it's very cool. Put the cable back on there. Okay, and that's it for this part. Okay, this is going to be the next part. And here I found the US and the Dover keys right there. So this is a bunch of other stuff on my desk. Schindler mug. This would be to put in a door so that the elevator door doesn't close when they're trying to work on it. Red tag for an elevator. Otis Globe. Westinghouse car inspection. Bunch of glasses. Justin gave me these two parts, EPCO tape measure and a little band. Stop switch. Bunch of Otis and other plates. There's my diesel Ducey, the green one. Bunch of other stuff. Another touch button. Okay, this right here came out of the Grand Sierra. This was one of the buttons, and a mechanic gave that to me. Westinghouse. My large amount of keys. Key switch and an elevator belt buckle. And that's it for this part. To end it off, we have my full ThyssenKrupp elevator panel. It was given to me by ThyssenKrupp. All the buttons pressed. Doesn't light up yet. I'm in the process of trying to wire it up. Have all the keys. And again, these will never and should never leave the panel. And you can open it. See, it has all the guts in it, so I'm gonna try and wire it up here. That's what the Aurora buttons look like. And then this would be the reset button for the whole panel. Here's the phone. Very large. Lots of wires and stuff for the phone. But yeah. There's a plastic button right there. So that will be it for all of my elevator parts. Thank you for watching, and that will be it.